Hello, beautiful Sagittarius. Welcome to your reading for the next 4 weeks. We're going to dive right in here. I'm pulling some cards. These are going to be the symbols that are going to give us some clarity about what's coming your way. By the way, this reading is intended for Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus signs of Sagittarius. So if you have any of those in your chart, you can consider in those areas as well. Let's pull the symbols, then we're going to jump into your coffee cup. At the end, I'm going to pull some cards for each week to see what you need to know. By the way, if you're new here, this is Divine Light. Welcome. I'm so glad you joined me today. And if you haven't subscribed already, go ahead, hit the subscribe button. We have a target here, a goal-oriented person. Do you see the arrow, Sagittarius? That's your arrow. So, like, that's the arrow, that's the arrow. So it is time for you to maybe just, if you have goals that you need to be like, pointed to the target, or start making a plan to how to get to that target, or this can be a person that you need with you right now because you are the straight arrow, you're going towards your target, but maybe you don't really have anyone supporting you, or you have others that are actually distracting you. It's time to pick those that are going to be aligning with you, standing by your side when you're taking this journey. Okay, they want to be actually supportive of you rather than blocking your pathway. We have a knot here. It says unsuccessful plans. But I feel like every time I see this card, that reminds me of that saying, people make plans and God laughs. So you might have a desire, but maybe you don't really see how it's going to play out. And it might be coming through in a way that you're not really anticipating. You cannot really see the future at this time. It might be coming in a way that is really unexpected as well. We have here a spare heartache over what you no longer have. And I feel this kind of has a feeling that like something that you need to let go. Maybe even like having an attachment to the outcome. That can be the unsuccessful plans, and something doesn't work out. It might really frustrate you. But I feel like this is something temporary, and this is going to also maybe make you give in to the situation rather than controlling the outcome. That's what the spare actually shows. Yeah, wow. Hierophant is authority. This can be an authority figure supporting you. We had the Queen of Wands. This is your confidence. This is you actually taking care of things. The shadow side of it that you don't see is the Magician, which you actually taking charge. The confidence gives you the requirement, the tools that you need in order to make things happen. And the authority can be a spiritual authority behind you. You becoming the authority and getting things done. So like getting your heart's desire. But I feel like just detaching from the outcome is going to be the painful part of it. We have a claw here. Be careful. Do not take risks. So that's why I feel like here the knot and the heartache, the spear comes forth. If you take risks, the pain is going to be bigger. So that's why maybe it's time to allow the things to come to you rather than force the things to happen. Another thing here is bow. You're highly thought of. Bow. Somebody's thinking about you in a very good manner. I don't know if you're hearing little rings and the bells in the background because I'm awake. My cats are awake. It's a little late in the night, but cats are attached to their humans. As I said that, there's a cat came forth here. Cats are not really two-faced friends, even though it's actually used here as a cat. Cats are really straightforward. They don't play around. They tell you what they want, and they don't sugarcoat it. But here they use this as a two-faced friend. We're just going to go with the meaning, not with the cat. So this can be you're highly thought of by someone, but another one might be thinking that, feeling jealous of that situation. So, maybe it is knowing that is going to be useful for you. We have a dog here, protection from a powerful friend. I feel like they depicted a cat and dog here. So, because back in the day, Tom and Jerry, and then there's a bulldog. They used to hate each other, I remember. So maybe these are like depicted in that sense. But now today's world, we don't see that happening. Cats and dogs are actually getting along very well. In many households, they're living together. We have a Knight of Cups here. So why there's a two-faced situations happening? Maybe things are happening out of control because there's a different path you need to take. There's a different offer waiting for you. In order for you to consider that, maybe you need to give up on something in your hand, okay? Or someone that you have expectations of. So you can consider the other powerful friends' support, other good stuff that are going to be offered to you. But if you're stuck with the past, which is Sagittarius, which is not really your nature, you tend to move on quickly and fast towards a solution, which I feel like that's exactly what you're going to do. And the solution is the cup that is being offered right there. We have here a pathway opening within the second week. There's a chicken right here, a baby. I feel like, no, it looks like a fish too. Either way, fish is a material satisfaction, chicken is productivity. So it seems like can be actually they both might be merging together. And at the end, we see a small chunk of money. I'm going to go with the meaning also. Chicken can be like Queen of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Fish can be a Pisces energy, a feminine figure. They're both coming together. Maybe they are on the emotion and intuition side of things, Sagittarius. You're on the action side of things. So this might be, they're a little slower than you. These people might be necessary in this space so you can slow down a little bit and go with the flow rather than resisting the waves. And what happens is the flow, this can be like partnering up with these people too. We're going to see if we get Three of Cups energy and such, or Three of Pentacles. But when you go with the flow by maybe replicating their energy or copying their vibe, you're going to get to this like small unexpected desire or chunk of money, okay? I see in your heart space, there are two people, they're turning their back towards each other. There's a lot of conversation between them, but in this meantime, unexpected tears of joy coming forward again here within the second or the beginning of the third week. There are two people turning their backs towards each other. So maybe it's about not being able to get along with someone, or this might be someone you try to get along with, but they're still being really stubborn here. I see a swan right there. Stubbornness tend to be something that belongs to a goat energy. Goat can be a Capricorn. However, the swan is like also... Swan, can we take it as a bird, like an air sign, or because they hang around in the lake, or a water sign? I mean, can be both at the same time. Either way, though, there is a misunderstanding here because I see there's a mask in here. This can be this cat causing this person, cat face, like a double-faced person causing maybe discord between another person and you. But the thing is, though, it is also like growing another thing inside of you, maybe helping you understand that your path matters. Then maybe if that's what you do all your life long, setting up for other people's pathways and helping them improve themselves, maybe this timeline for this next 4 weeks, it's you focusing on yourself, your growth, your path, your communication, your friendships are going to be important, and it's even forming a highway for you. So for some of you, this is a person that you have dedicated your life to, okay? And it seems like this time you're going to take a break from that and you're going to take your highway, meaning like what makes you feel good. You're going to follow that pathway. And that is this is an extremely strange signs. I never seen such a thing before. I see a letter I and A and I, like AI, or it can be in the first name or the last name of someone. This kind of looks like a road that you're going through, and then there's a bridge in between. There's a door on top of a hill right there. So when you take the high road, meaning like minding your own thing and taking care of yourself, there are like unknown doors are going to be opening. This kind of looks like a big door as well. First a small one, first number one here, and then the second one is going to be a big one. I feel like you're in Alice in Wonderland here. You're too big for the door, okay? But still, you're finding a way to go through that door. So For some of you, if this is like a new job opportunity, this can be representing of like maybe stepping down a little bit, a nudge. But even if it seems like you're stepping down a nudge, it's not really shrinking you down. It is something different, a rainbow that you're going to be like going through, a different doorway, a different pathway. You're just going under it. And like the Alice in Wonderland, exactly, she steps into an unknown world. Even though she doesn't fit through the door, she makes sure like she goes through it, and then she realizes that this is not the regular system that she is used to. But yours is going to be a little bit different than her journey, because her journey ends up she being like a warrior there. And so you see, you have like a sunshine when you cross to that place. The thing is, like you're crossing the door, like small door comes forward and then the big door. I mean, I don't remember how like she eats the cake and then she shrinks down and then she gets bigger to get the key. I don't remember the order of that. However, I see eventually you're going to the sunshine, like a lighter situation, a better situation. I see there's a volcano erupting here. For a fire sign, volcanoes are erupting is a good sign for you. What do I mean by that? Because it's representative of your fire, your passion. You can handle the fire here. You can handle the movement here, especially Sagittarius. It can be some fun situation, unexpected extra things that are adventurous, that like journeys, can be roads and pathways and challenges, but these things are things that are feeding your soul. Okay, I see that from your heart you're rising up here to join this, become a part of this volcano. There's a crowd, 1, 2, 3 people in there, and you're joining them. And I felt that joining energy. That's why I said if we see like 3 of Cups, 3 of Pentacles, this is you finding you are a people, your element. This seems like there's a contract there too. I see someone's face here. I'm gonna say it's a paper. It's not a clean paper. So this can be about a situation that you're discussing, and maybe it has like some contract issues or legal situations. It doesn't have to be specific to that. It can be even a relationship that you're recreating, a social contract, which like a friendship, partnership, and or a conversation you have with your baker, for example. Those are social contracts that we have with these people. But this is something that is muddied. It's not really clean and clear. Maybe you don't have clarity about the intentions of this person. They don't know what you want. So there's some unclear situation. There's some like a mistake in the understanding of this matter. I feel like you're clearing that all out. There are 2 pathways opening here. And also, there's a bird in between that you're going to be receiving some good news in between those pathways. Like you're clearing the situation out. This is going to bring other opportunities. And then in the meantime, there's going to be some news coming forward. Let's dive into your saucer now. If you have a specific question, a desire, and intention, hold it in your mind. Let's see. I see there's a tears of joy coming ahead, which is looking very good. I like that. And it's actually really fast coming forward. And I feel here, this might be the precursor of something big that you're desiring, but it's coming really fast, okay? So for some of you, I feel like this can be good news coming first, or hope that you're going to receive. Like, oh, there's a second desire. This is the main desire. Even though you think that you have maybe a situation at hand, you're manifesting a solution for that, and that's in your heart. That's what you're desiring right now. But behind that desire, when you resolve that situation, there is something bigger waiting for you. There's an upgrade in your life going to be happening there, okay? But the thing is, that upgrade is going to take first some solutions to come into a main, maybe smaller problem. You might be considering it as a big problem right now because it's it's the main subject of your life right now, but it seems like it's paving the way for some great stuff to happen. I see right here, there's an expansion happening. You see the waves and waves that you are actually like growing. And in your heart space, like everybody had some sort of like a darkness here. You don't have that. You don't have that. You have clarity. You have like bright and light energy. So if you're not feeling that way, it's a good sign that it is the brightness, the clarity, the good energies are coming, and this is also spreading, like expanding you outwards. Within the fourth week, I feel like this is how it can go. Maybe you're going to receive some good news about a situation in your life right now that is frustrating and disturbing, and that's going to bring some relief to you. After you get that relief, then there's actually like maybe creative ideas are going to start flowing into your mind, and when you follow those, you're going to find other things that are or maybe create other ways to receive your heart's desires. Okay, let's see what else we have here. Like, I'm telling you, these cats, when you're awake, they're awake. They're like attachments to, I mean, I don't know if you have any cats, and they're just doing the craziest thing right now. One of them is licking the wall. I don't even know why he's doing that. When I'm not home, they're sleeping all day. It's crazy. Let's see what's coming your way week by week. Oh, wow. We're starting with 8 of Wands. I love that for you guys. 2 of Cups. 7 of Wands. And a King of Cups. Yes, let's go. It's looking great right now. 8 of Wands is, we have fire energy, so it's good. The thing about this guy is he's holding a wand in his hand too. So it's someone or something aligning with you, okay? 8 of Wands is the many positive opportunities, many positive ideas that you have, desires that you have are falling really fast into the ground. That means that, so if you have something like as a desire, as a passion, as an idea, and I feel like for some of you, these are multiple things and the doors are going to start opening for them. This doesn't mean that you're going to be able to catch all of this stuff or you're going to have time for all of them. But the thing is, like, whichever one actually falls the ground, it seems like they're all coming in the same time. Falls the ground faster, you might be able to pick it up, okay? And what happens there is, yeah, you need to pick it up. That's what the Magician says here. So there's some things, opportunities coming your way, but that will require you to be taking charge of those, okay? Being aware of them, taking charge of them, and pursue them as well. So if a door opens, maybe somebody calls you or sends you an email and asks you, or maybe you applied somewhere, they get back to you, it's your duty to follow up here. That's what the Magician does. He uses every tool in front of him, and he has the magic wand already, and he has the magic mindset too, and then he pursues that and he receives the results. The first week might be actually pursuing that with inspiration coming to you or the opportunity coming to you and receiving a positive result for that. Another thing I have, in second week's energy, we have the 2 of Cups. 2 of Cups can mean multiple things. It can be equal exchange. What you put out is what you get back from maybe a compatible soulmate. Soulmate can be anyone. A good friend can be a soulmate. A pet can be a soulmate, but twin flame is a different issue. Twin flame, usually romantic stuff. So romantic soulmate can be someone romantic as well. And in the soulmate energy, most of the time there is actually an equal exchange happening. And so this can be at work. Maybe one of your colleagues, you're aligning perfectly with this person and you're creating amazing work together. It can be a family member. It can be your life partner. It seems like there is like good energy and synergy happening within the second week. Okay, you're gonna actually exchange, like what you're putting out is gonna come back to you, or you're gonna be like receiving, oh wow, amazing maybe offers, and also love is gonna be visible as well. This can be romantic love. It can be feeling the love of the universe, basically knowing that it's supporting you no matter what. This, we have the World here. This is also going to help you end a cycle. I feel like it can be a negative cycle, that the heartache of what you no longer have, because that heartache is going to come to an end because there's going to be something else filling your heart coming your way. The World here is actually the last card in the major arcana, which represents ending of a negative cycle. Okay, ending of maybe the journey Not exactly the negative cycle, but journey of the Fool. So you have been on a journey now. Now you're finding your heart's desire. At the end of that journey, you're receiving that heart's desire here with the World card, okay? 7 of Wands is about protecting what you have created. So yeah, if you're having, this is a beautiful relationship, people might get jealous. That's a normal thing because human beings, we are not really that evolved to not feel jealousy. There are people that are enlightened, yes, for sure. But there are some, when they see that you're thriving, they might feel a little bit jealous of that. We have 7 of Wands, you actually having the higher ground and protecting your boundaries and protecting what you have created. Another thing here, it doesn't have to be really related to emotions. It can be, Wands is passion, what you're passionate about. You're receiving that. And when you receive that, some might actually try to grab it from you. Okay? It can come as a mental attack, it can come as a spiritual thing. And the High Priestess here is someone knowledgeable, and she has discernment, like she uses that discernment, and she knows when somebody has ill intentions or somebody has doesn't know any better. Either way, like she has practical knowledge, the book in her hand, she has spiritual knowledge, and she has pomegranates on the background of her resources, and she uses all of them. So you cannot really only defend yourself with a stick in the situation. It might not be enough for you to protect yourself. You might have to utilize everything that is available to you. And this can be, I told you like many times, I saw the fish, the Pisces, feminine energy, a Pisces that is showing up, that is a feminine, high feminine power, has knowledge, maybe you can advise with too. It doesn't have to limit it to like your own strength and power, which you can be. Maybe you have Pisces in your chart and you can look at like which part of it is falling and use that power. Okay, if it's your Mars is probably about like career stuff, like those kind of things you can pull power from. We have here the final week, the King of Cups. King of Cups here, very gentle looking. He's like, his eyes have a lot of love. So this can be like the divine father, basically, like getting blessed with your heart's desire and being receiving something, being protected. On top of that, like emotional satisfaction, basically. On top of that, this can be your approach to a situation, okay? You being gentle, understanding why these people are showing up this way, maybe. And the Page of Pentacles tells me that not only that, there's some ideas, these are maybe even the new seeds that you're planting for your future, for your material desires, and you're not really, he doesn't rush. And King of Cups, we have both masculine energies. You're taking action in a very gentle way, okay, rather than rushing into pushing this to happen. This is going to be your confirmation that you're on the right path, okay? If you get attacked or if you get criticized, that's why they say before you actually receive your desires, don't share it with anyone, because they might really try to break your spirit, or their disbelief can actually hold the things back. So maybe you have already spoken it out, and now it's time to just tap into that divine knowledge to clear your path, what to do. And then the fourth week, you're going to have that clarity. The emotional protection is going to be there. You're going to feel confident. The confidence is going to come back to you. And then the right action, the right movement is going to come back to you as well. Page of Pentacles is slow energy. So it means that you need to just take a breather and take your actions slowly. It's not going to be like a very busy time. It's going to be actually strategically moving forward towards your desired time, okay? Let's pull your angels for this reading. Let's see what your angels want you to know. And then I'm going to pull a couple more cards. Let's see which angels we have here for you. Archangel Haniel comes with integrity. We have the golden scale of justice here. This is your integrity, guys. You don't have to change who you are. Meaning, you can stand your ground, and you can do it with balance. During this time, like, the angels comes forth, so you can ask for help whenever you're feeling like the ground is actually slipping away. Maybe you need to change your inner moral compass. This is basically telling you don't have to do that. You can ask for Archangel Hanael to help you out with that, to protect your protect your territory boundaries. And also, you might feel a little, even though scale comes here, we have the Gabriel, maybe material wise, you're going to protect your integrity, you're going to stand your ground, but internally you might actually tip off your balance, because maybe you're going to be dealing with this kind of weird situations. You can also ask for Archangel Gabriel to show up and help you balance things out. Okay, let's see your sacred geometry activations. And I have one final card for you. Romantic love. Two of Cups is romantic love for some of you. Okay. The frequency of romantic love supports our journey to feel whole and complete through the experience with and reflection of a conscious lover. So, okay. This actually dawned on me the other day. I was thinking, I don't know if you guys ever read the book called The Art of Loving by Erich Fromm. It is actually a book, his PhD thesis, which that book doesn't romanticize love. He actually breaks it down as a subject to its elements and the types of love and such. And then he expresses romantic love as something between equals. If you experience romantic love as like you feel like your partner is better than you or you're better than them, if there's a hierarchy, that actually prevents the romantic love to come to surface. So I feel like here, some of you want to, maybe if you're feeling like, okay, I am better than them or they're better than me, you need to re-explore what the romantic love is. Romantic love is something between equals. And I feel like here, the more you understand that with a conscious lover, the more you're going to support, like this, feel the support on our journey, because this life journey. Because if you're dealing with someone like you're thinking they're better than you, or but you're better than them, that creates like a mother and like let's say parent-child relationship immediately, okay? And then that becomes a burden in the long run, because you're here to actually take care of yourself first, right? So yeah, it's just a food for thought. We have allowance here. Your frequency of allowance invites us to be open to whatever comes our way, without judgment, without opinion, without fear, and without resistance. When we allow, the universe becomes our partner in the wondrous dance of existence and expansion. So yeah, allow the new information to come in and the feelings to come in and go, because without fear. If you're feeling fear, you can do like maybe stay in that fear for a second and let it pass through you without resistance. And that will actually open up more space in your capacity to receive guidance, okay? We have perception here. The frequency of perception supports our natural curiosity, moving us beyond our comfort zone to find the edges of what we perceive as real and to take a good, hard, deep look at it. Perception, as soon as I said perception, what came to me is like the world, atmosphere, the solar system, and we're moving in the universe. I don't know if you guys know that the solar system is constantly moving in the universe. We cannot really occupy the same space twice. This is actually you like moving us beyond our comfort zone as well, like when you change your perception. But 200 years ago, people thought the earth was flat. Okay, we thought that was normal. That was the thing. That was the rule. So now it's changed, and maybe it's gonna keep changing, because Earth is not perfectly round either. It is like elliptical, or something. No, elliptical is the something else. It's like it's not even 100% circle, like sphere. The thing is here, The perception is how you see things, how you observe things. And if you're flexible with that and you understand that, okay, not everything is as it seems as it be, and it can be changed as well. And in a good way, it can turn around no matter which part, what are you looking at, it can turn around in a split second and everything can work out for your highest good. That is going to also help you allow the goodness to come, being the allowance energy, okay? So check out your perception of how you view certain things. We have here your heart oracle, programming your highest intentions, moving quickly through your current situation. Exactly a moment ago, what I said here, programming your highest intentions is when you use this perception of yours consciously readjust your perception to the things that you want to experience, moving quickly through your current situation, which is like us moving in the space quickly. When you reorganize that thought to the things the way you want the things to go, it is going to move you quickly through your current situation to the situation that you want to experience, okay? Another thing I have here, spiritual DNA, serious alchemy afoot. We had the magician. Magician is type of an alchemist here. So spiritual DNA, you can see it as that you are tapping into that highest spiritual existence during this time, like moving in the space kind of energy. And serious alchemy is basically you creating amazing outcome, your desires, okay, turning the lead into gold basically, okay? So programming your highest intentions, programming your mind, and then that will create the alchemy, the change that you desire to see, okay? All right, beautiful. That's all for today. Hope you enjoy your reading. If you do, I'm going to add some more videos right here for you to enjoy, and I wish you a magical day. Bye. Hit the subscribe and join the family.